Welcome back to part 3. A series of strange incidents have occurred, causing many invasive species to fall into unexpected situations. But which is the most shocking moment on this list? Let's find out. The cow approached the fence, curiously touching it. A sharp tug sent it reeling back, but instead of leaving, it tried again, this time with a more violent shock. The rancher had not installed the fence to punish, but to protect. But the measure could defend the herd from coyotes, or frighten the cows. The horse had no idea it had just touched the 5,000-volt electric fence, and its whole body jolted. But rest assured, the current only took it by surprise. If you want to prevent your livestock from escaping, you should install government-approved fences to ensure the safety of your livestock. A flash of light was a warning to the entire neighborhood about to plunge into darkness. A flock of birds had just landed on the power lines. One of them accidentally spread its wings and touched 2 wires. This was not the first time that the rate of accidents caused by invasive species landings had reached 25% per year. If the power company did not inspect and replace the old lines, how many more accidents would happen?
What the fuck? Oh, what a bird hit me.
Terrifying scene of invasive species in the mountains of Norway. A terrible force of nature swept through, leaving more than 300 reindeer lying motionless on the ground. The high mountains are always dangerous, and if you plan to go into the forest, check the weather before you go. In Kentucky, where cornfields stretch out, bucks unaware of the danger charge straight into electric fences. In a moment of survival instinct that overcomes hunger, they turn and run into the woods. But that leaves many wondering, if the electric current is strong enough to repel a deer, is it dangerous to humans? The answer is no. Many people who watch the video often think that the electric fence has a strong current like a regular power line, but it is 100 times smaller. It only gives a short shock. Enough to make the invasive species run away the second time. However, in a zoo, a chimpanzee was quick to escape danger. It hid low to the ground and freely climbed over the fence. Montana is a place where people have to live with black bears as they increasingly seek food in residential areas. So, electric fences around homes are an important line of defense. But the law stipulates that they can only be turned on at night or when no one is home. If you're camping in the woods, installing an electric fence around your home is also a good idea. Next, Alaska is the wilderness. A black bear repeatedly visited a home outside Anchorage looking for food. However, the homeowner prepared for it by installing a low wattage electric fence in front of the house. This was probably its most memorable moment. A few days later, it returned to try its luck again. The lion charged forward, eyes fixed on the deer. But the sudden contact with the electric fence startled it. It paused, wondering what was behind it that was stopping it. Hunger still urged it forward. Electric fencing is the second most effective measure after guard dogs to keep monkeys away. However, Indian laws are strict, allowing electric fencing only on private property or licensed agricultural land. Do you agree with this law? According to multiple reports from the Wildlife Management Authority of India, electric fences are effective at keeping out small invasive species, but are completely useless against elephants, which easily knock them down, costing a fortune in installation costs. The alternative? Install a bee fence, a natural solution that elephants fear more than any electric shock. Electric fences do not cause injury, but they can reduce your pet's confidence in patrolling its territory. If you install an electric fence, slowly train your pet to recognize the boundary, avoiding sudden shocks that alter their natural behavior. The kid's shrill cry took me by surprise. I bet it would never venture outside the farm again. It was such a shock. In addition to electric fences, farmers can also use sensor lights or biotraps to keep their animals safe. Of two black pigs stood nearby, wondering what had just happened. They touched it and immediately all three jumped up in fear. The shock spread among them like a harsh lesson. The electric fence was not a steel wall, but it helped people control their livestock effectively. Installing electrical wiring without proper inspection can lead to unpredictable consequences, especially in zoos. To avoid accidents, electrical wiring should be hidden underground or use a safety isolation fence system. These moments of animals being electrocuted are not only shocking, but also a powerful reminder of the responsibility humans have when installing and managing electrical systems. Think before installing electric fences and always check for safety. Have you ever witnessed a similar situation? Before moving on to the next video, don't forget to hit the like button to let us know you enjoyed this video. In Wyoming, the Wyoming Black Bear Derby hunting competition knocked down 2,000 black bears in 2020. However, this competition has caused concern among residents, especially near the Bighorn Mountains, because some hunters do not monitor the hunting process carefully, allowing many black bears to escape. This poses a potential risk that black bears may attack residential areas and disrupt public safety. In the woods beyond the hunting grounds, in several cases, mountain bikers have been attacked by black bears. The Wyoming Game Department said that there were about 75 attacks in the fall of 2020, mostly on cyclists. However, most of them were people with experience in wildlife behavior, so they were lucky to escape without any problems. When encountering a black bear, you need to raise your hands high and shout, making a loud noise to scare them away.
Hey!
The giant creatures, which can weigh up to 650 pounds, have begun making direct incursions into residential areas. Many residents in Wyoming towns have reported their homes being destroyed by the creatures in search of food. In 2020, the property damage was estimated at more than $2.5 million, including homes, vehicles, and agricultural buildings. With the severity of the problem increasing, Wyoming authorities have taken a gun-toting approach to the situation. This hunt will be different from the 2020 Wyoming Black Bear Derby. The authorities require hunters to be 21 years of age or older and to have a minimum health score of 85/100 on a health check. This is because hunters will be hunting in a variety of locations, including the Wind River Mountains and forested areas near Cody. Additionally, only about 1,500 hunters are allowed to participate, and each hunter needs to have at least 5 years of experience hunting black bears. With extensive hunting experience, the hunters came up with a solution to use corn bait to attract black bears to the hunting area. This method has increased the success rate to 75%, higher than previous competitions. Placing bait not only helps attract bears, but also gives hunters enough time to determine a suitable shooting position. They also rely on the bear's footprints on the ground to estimate their weight, thereby finding a hiding place and approaching the target.
And there he is.
Hunting has improved a lot as hunters travel by a TV, which shortens travel time and makes it easier to transport equipment. Before the hunting season begins, they will be introduced to the Remington 700 rifle, one of the most popular weapons with a range of up to 300 yards. The course lasts for 2 weeks, allowing hunters enough time to prepare and practice effective hunting techniques. To increase hunting efficiency, Wyoming authorities have combined the use of bows and arrows in Shoshone, where the terrain is complex and heavily forested. Since the hunt can last from 3 to 10 days depending on the terrain and weather conditions in the hunting area, hunters must have an understanding of the hunting terrain to avoid getting lost and hunting in the wrong area. Hunting teams also play an important role in increasing the success rate. A hunting team usually consists of 3 to 7 members, each of whom will take on a specific task such as leading the way or providing technical support. Hunting in a team not only increases the success rate by up to 70%, but also creates memorable experiences and strengthens the camaraderie among members. Black bear hunting, while beneficial to the economy and public safety, remains a controversial topic. Some animal and environmental groups argue that the practice can lead to overexploitation and commercialization of wildlife. In Wyoming, illegal trade in black bear parts can result in severe penalties, with fines of up to $150,000 in jail time. A smart hunter in hunting situations facing black bears directly. When hunting, bring pepper spray to protect yourself and have experience with their behavior. If you find the video interesting, please click the like button. Share this video publicly and you will receive a gift. Thank you, and please watch the next video.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.